to the DMV. It's your girl Reese, aka the best that ever did it. And I'm so excited this morning, you guys. Why? Because it's Freaky Friday. And not only that, this is the last Freaky Friday show of the year. Oh, but we'll be right back next Friday for 2023, chopping it up for you guys. But I'm also so excited because I got some fantabulous guests and some celebrities that's coming on with us today. I am not alone as I coast through this Freaky Friday episode. I got my girl, my home girl, my apple slice, my beautiful co-host, Miss Bernice Smith. Say good morning, Bernice. Say hi, Bernice.
Mic muted.
Okay, her mic's muted. Your mic's
it was definitely muted.
Let's start over again. Hi, Bernice.
Hey. Good morning. You excited enough for both of us?
Yes, I am. Hey, it's Freaky Friday. It's our last episode of the year. You know, we made it, and we got a lot of nice, great guests on. And you know, we got our girl, our resident Fridayer. Is that even a word, Fridayer? Anyway, no. Our resident Freaky Friday girl. We got Michelle Pucciarelli in the house. Hey, Michelle.
Woo, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Happy Friday. I'm proud to show off my Christmas gift from my mother.
Okay. Slicky will be happy to see those, okay? Okay. And then I got my girl, no other than the Pearls of Wisdom dropper herself. Then come on, everybody, start snapping right now. For my girl, Louisa Harrell, a.k.a. Blue Phoenix.
Hi, everybody. Great day. Love you more. Hey, ladies.
Hello.
Yes, and also in the house, she has not officially came on so we can interview her yet, Bernice. But she's in the house for us today, and that is no other than the celebrity comedian guest, the Gwen Factor.
The Gwen Factor.
Ooh, what? What's up? Happy Friday, y'all. Happy Freaky Friday.
Happy Freaky Friday. And y'all gotta let me know, do I got anybody else in the house?
Yeah, we got Breezy and Slicky Woo in the building.
Okay, Breezy.
What? Oh, it's a party up in here.
What's up, Breezy? Good morning. Look, blame it on the low.
Yeah, unmute your mic, Breezy. Gotta mute your mic.
Okay.
Hey.
Thank you. Happy Freaky Friday to everybody. All the guests, to the host, and thank you for having me.
You are so welcome. That's my man, Alan Williams with Graphic Gambino. That's the one and only right there. And that's my cousin. And I love you. He's hitting us up from the ATL. And then no other than the Mr. DJ Slicky Woo Boo himself, Baltimore finest. That's my big brother, Woo Boo. You gotta unmute this mic too.
I'm the untouchable one. Say my goddamn name right.
Look, okay, tame it down now. Calm down.
Whoa.
DJ Slicky Woo Boo. Okay. All right. All right now. All right, we got a great show. But before we get into the show, because we got a lot packed for you guys, I want to turn it over to my girl, Bernice. Bernice, she wants to do your tribute, boo, to all our followers.
This year, we lost a lot of notable African American people this year, artists. And when I looked at it, we lost so many of our African American entertainers. I want to say that. So the first one would be, we all know about Twitch. Sad story. Some other news is coming up saying his death was suspicious and all this stuff. We lost Franco Harris. Yeah, we lost Franco Harris. We lost Twitch. We lost Clarence Gilliard at the age of 66. We lost Irene Cara. We lost Reverend Dr. Calvin Butts. I wish I could call all their titles, but we don't have time. Austin Stoker. We lost Jim Redmond. We lost Coolio.
Mm.
Ernie Shavers. He was a boxer. Denise Dowse. We lost Joy Sams. We lost Willie Spence. Uh, I don't know if y'all know him, but Keith Wonderboy Johnson. He was a famous quartet singer. Marvin Hicks. Marvin Hicks. We lost Jalen Hill. We lost Jesse Powell. Ramsey Lewis. Bernard Shaw. David A. Arnold. Lamont Dozier. Roger E. Mosley. Michelle Nicholas. Murray Alice. I ain't know half these people were gone. Michael Henderson, comedian Jack Knight, I believe that's his name, or how he pronounced it, Jake Knight. Jeff Gladney, jazz singer and keyboardist Bernard Wright,
Mm.
Lil Key, and it's some young people in here. We lost Bob Lanier, Kevin Samuels, the controversial Kevin Samuels, Andrew Woolfolk, Earth, Wind, and Fire. What's his name? Andrew Woolfolk. Yeah. Uh, Old time singer from High Five. I forget his name. Cedric McMillan. We lost Archie Eversole. It's so many that we've lost this year. And we just want to pay tribute not only to our entertainers, but to our families who have lost loved ones. I know 2022 brought some heartache, but we're looking forward to better things in 2023. And we just want to acknowledge all the lives lost, not everybody by name, but in our hearts. And we're praying for the families that 2023 will help with healing.
Yes, definitely. Thank you, Bernice, for our moment in silence for our lost ones. When I found out Bernard Wright, a lot of people don't even know Bernard Wright, but he was the one that L Cool J bit. Who do you love? Who do you love? Just let me prove to you all you should. That song with
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
Bernard Wright, great songwriter from the '80s. I mean, a lot of people, Irene Cara, a lot of people, it just touched my heart when you said it, honey. When I heard about the news. But anyway, we don't have time for the show to digress, get into that. Let's go right into the tea, y'all. This is the portion of the show when Bernice tell us what's going on in the latest and greatest and depressing, and sometimes she likes to end on a high note. News.
Okay.
We got Nene in
So,
the house too, y'all. She just popped in.
Good morning,
Hey,
Nene.
Pam. Good morning. Good morning. Hello. Hello. Good morning, everybody.
Okay. Bernice.
okay. Oh, so from True Crime Daily, a 16-year-old has been positively identified as victim found fatally shot in burning car near DC.
Mm.
Um, on it took them a while to identify this young man. Um, his name is Marquette Knight. He was 16 years old. He would have turned 17 on November 18th. He was found in a burning car, um, but he was shot. So again, we want to pay tribute to our people. We losing so many young people. This young man, they not only shot him, but they burned him up to make sure he was dead.
Mm.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
Yeah. So a stranger grabs this little girl, and three words saved this little girl's life. This story, when I read it, I was like, wow. We have our young people out here, and they becoming more and more of a hero than a lot of us adults. I swear. So, as it says, as children, we're taught by our parents not to talk to strangers. So this little girl was in front of her grandmother's house, and this man comes up and he snatches her. So they start looking immediately. They got a search team out, but these two teenagers got wind of the incident. So they hop on their bikes and they ride and then they spot the car. They pull up to this man's car and they say, "I see you." So this man looks at them and stops and lets the little girl go.
Mm.
Yeah, it was two 15-year-old teenagers. The boys' names are Tamar and Chris. They followed the vehicle for 15 minutes and stopped next to the driver's window. Tamar then looked into the driver's eyes and said, "I see you." These words prompted the driver to stop his vehicle at the end of the hill and release the little girl.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep.
That could be dangerous on both foes because he could have tried to hurt them boys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he could have, but my thing is they didn't. They thought about the baby. They didn't think about themselves. That's why I say these young people are becoming more and more heroes.
I
So,
said he saw that man saw God in that little boy's eye, that young man's eyes. He already knew.
yep.
He saw it. He knew that's why he let the baby go.
Mm-hmm.
And he
So
didn't want them two little boys. He didn't want them two little boys jumping on him. You don't want them two young boys jumping on you. They got you a little older, man. They get to jumping on you. You might not, you know. So, but it's a blessing though that it happened though. It shows the courage in the young kids, and I think our younger generation of kids are going to change the world in a way that we couldn't change the world because they're a
I hope
little,
so.
they're a little bolder. They take a little bit more chances than we do. We were a little safe, but they don't care nowadays. They just go for what they know.
yeah. So on other news, Biden signs a $1.7 trillion government spending bill into law. So President Joe Biden on Thursday he signed the bill. It includes a number of administration priorities and officially avoids a government shutdown, ending what we call a year of historic progress. What he called it a year. It'll invest in medical research, safety, veteran healthcare, disaster recovery, Violence Against Women Act, and getting what he says is crucial assistance to Ukraine.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
Your crucial assistance is here. Your
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
crucial assistance is here. We've already gave them billions and billions and billions. We've already done robbed Medicare to pay Paul. You know what I
Uh-huh.
mean? So I totally disagree.
Mm.
Clean up your own country first. We got so much other stuff that we got to fix here. And then if
Mm-hmm.
it's left over, then you assist and give it out. You can't give nobody your bill money that you got to pay your bills in your house to help them out if you ain't help yourself. We can't crumble and that other countries flourish because we're giving our money and our resources away. No, no, no. Biden, fix home first.
He came from his home because he owed them people. He has an investment. You know, you got to understand how our government works. Our government works on give, give, give because when I need you, you're gonna have to show up. And it's never for us. It's always for the
For
government's
them.
profit. It's just, it is what it is. You got to look at these things and realize that there is a purpose and it has nothing to do with us.
That is correct. We're just the ones that help keep funding it. On
So, on another good note, ending it, a 10-year-old girl helped her mom deliver a baby.
Oh, that's cute.
Yes.
Yes, for the 10-year-old.
Yes, she said a feat that allowed her to live up to her name, Miracle. On October 23rd, Viola Fair went into labor at home in Jennings, Missouri. She had Miracle call 911. On the phone with the dispatcher, Miracle listened to instructions to deliver her baby sister and remained calm the whole time. Miracle is heard on the call instructing her mom to lay down, reassuring her it's okay. She's here. She says, as her little sister is born. So this little girl remained calm, helped her mom through the whole thing, and delivered her baby sister.
That is a miracle.
And her name is
Oh,
Miracle.
It's
All
miracle.
right.
we got King Jess in the building, and whoever named themselves Jam Session. I don't know who that is.
Uh-oh.
I
And
can't
now
Okay.
say
she can,
it yet.
and now she can tell her little sister, I brought you in this world. I'll take you out.
We talked about those sayings too.
Well, let's all greet King Just that just popped in.
Good
It's
morning,
Freaky
Jay.
Friday. Happy Freaky Friday to
Hello.
you all.
No,
Now,
What's up,
who's the
Derek?
who's the other person online?
Jam Session. Who that? Is that Rico?
Yeah.
Those are the entertainer. All right, don't be coming under here under no alias. Don't nobody recognize.
Nah,
I was
that
like,
ain't
I
gonna
said, oh,
work over here, nigga. I can change your name back at any time. This Rico Jerome.
Yes.
don't get a hold
Thank
of
you.
Molly on the game.
I am the jam man though. You know what I'm saying? I am Mr. I give a damn jam. So I don't know how that happened.
Thank you,
Here you go.
Music guru.
I'm sorry, Bernice. We wanted to acknowledge the people that's coming in on the panel. It could proceed, sis. Proceed.
We're done. We're
Oh,
done.
that was it.
That was
You
it.
know, everybody's anxious to get into Freaky Fridays. I see the people on the sidebar. They ready to get into it. Okay, you guys. Y'all know that this is our last Freaky Friday of the year. Okay, and Bernice is going to assist me with getting to each and every one of you one at a time. We're going to throw out our questions because there's so many of us. You got like 30 seconds to answer the question. So be thinking about it when we get to you guys. We're going to talk about freaks and kinks. You know, you being freaky and domination and your kink. Everybody got some kink to them. We all kinky, you know, but we got levels to our kinkiness. How far are you willing to take it for that special loved one? All righty. Who's going to ask the first question? Bernice, Michelle, or me? Which one
Well,
of you guys want to ask the first question to our panel?
well, the first question will be, what are your kinks? That would be the first question. Your
Okay.
fetish, whatever it may be.
Okay, we're gonna go taking this one at a time. Michelle, since you're our resident Friday freak, uh, 30 seconds, boo. What's your kink?
Well, I would say if I had to name what my kink is, I'm definitely a hedonist, an exhibitionist. I am someone who believes that free love should be a thing. So I might have tipped into the swinger lifestyle as well. So I enjoy being with other people as well as just with one person. So I've just kind of thrown myself into a world that if you run with it, it really is a good time.
Okay, if you run with it, it's a good time. Phoenix, what you say? Blue Phoenix?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I couldn't unmute you. I'm more so, I'm just getting into this part of myself. So I am a voyeur. I like to watch. I also like spanking, giving and taking, giving and receiving. And I like to dress up. So I'm not very dominant, but if I have to be, I can be. I'm more of the submissive side. So that's me.
Okay. Next on down the line, I'm gonna throw a man in here, and then I'm gonna jump back to the women. Okay, Alan, what's your kink?
My kink, I wouldn't really say it's a kink, but for me, that's really stimulates me is my environment, where I'm at, what I'm listening to, the vibe. But as far as kinky, I'm not really a kinky person. I'm really basic. I don't like no wax all on me and all that extra stuff. I just like I just like the meat and potatoes. I don't like all the other stuff. I'm kinky in my mind of what I can do and what I'm capable of. Not, but it's more of an environment and where I'm at. This.
Oh, okay, I see, I understand. And good Gwen Factor.
What's up? Alan, I just gotta say I never would have thought you was a vanilla. But
Yeah.
I ain't mad. He look vanilla and he is vanilla. Um as I like to say, I ain't here for a long time, but I'm always here for a good time. Um I would have to say my fetish is, and this goes back to childhood. And when I say childhood, like my teen years, I like sex outside. I don't know why, but I do. One of my first sexual experiences was in the cemetery because we didn't really have nowhere to go in a little small country town. And it was a little difficult to find places. So the cemetery was our spot. I think that's how it started. But now I like it, in the forest, on the beach, in the backyard, stuff like that. And I'm still all into that.
All right, Nene, you next.
Y'all, you know what? You had to repeat I had stepped out for a minute. So
What, what,
I'm gonna
what?
pass mine to Rico.
Oh, since he heard it, we go before we go to Rico. You heard it. She heard it. For y'all that don't know, Nene and Rico a couple, so that's why she said, "I'm gonna pass mine to Rico." She heard the question. She heard it. But
I
before we
stepped off when the question was asked, so I ain't trying to answer wrong. So I'm passing to Rico. I know he was listening.
he might answer it wrong too. But before we get into Rico, we're gonna go to Jeff.
Oh my goodness! Don't skip around. Don't skip around me. I just woke up. All right.
You up?
All right. What's going on? No, I'm not. I can't say too much on the kinky side. I'm a freak though. I ain't gonna hold you. Like I like everything. Besides the male's back door. You can't mess with me on that. You understand what I'm saying? But everything else, go for it. You hear me?
All right. There you go, Mr. Jam Session. Yo go. That you answered for you and Nene now. Remember.
Hey, it's all good. It's all good. I think I like the whole spectrum, like my man was saying, piggyback a little bit. But it's the foreplay, it's the mood, it's the vibe. You know what I'm saying? I'm a hands-on type of person. So, massage, foreplay, little role play, have some fun, can laugh a little bit and enjoy it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Make it a good experience for both. That's what I like to do. You know what I mean? I like to see the person I'm with, stimulated, you know what I'm saying? And we could take it slow. We can rush into it. We can get it, whatever it is. I just like to see my partner very pleased. That gets me off.
Okay. And I'm assuming the men are a lot reserved than the women. I'm just gonna say that. I see that name. Y'all questions. I'm pretty sure Nene would have gave us a little more.
You said kink. What is my kink?
Hold on, speaking for the man, I don't think it's reserved. It's just that as a man, you don't know how far you can go with a woman. So you have to test that before you can fully get to that point to where though you can be wide open and do what you want to do, because you don't know how far she's willing to take it. And you have to be careful, because if you say some weird shit, it might be the last time you see her. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be careful. But as you get to know a woman's body and things that they like and things that turn them on, and eventually you can get to touching all those sensors, but you don't want to just jump in the room just pushing buttons, you know what I'm saying? Because then the elevator might work.
We're not talking about the woman, we're talking about you. I want to know your kink.
Yeah, but you got to understand too, with men, usually a woman has to figure that out with him, because like he said, men don't know how far they can go, but some men have never been pushed. So they have to have a woman who's going to take their time and, hey, baby, let me try something real quick. I want to see if you like this. You gotta have a woman that's going to take that time, who actually cares, and be like, I wonder if ... You have to have a very curious woman, just like you have to have a very curious man to want to know what turns you on, and if the same things turn me on, turn you on. It takes time.
Okay, that's all good. That's when we talk about relationship. We were talking on individual basis, not when you won. Because I know what I like. I like my boobies sucked. So that's a
But
personal.
that's not a kink.
That's not a
That's not kinky.
You can grab your boob and put it in his mouth. That's not a kink. You can't.
Wait a minute. One at a time, y'all. One at a time. I'm sorry, but I thought I was doing something. Y'all just busted my bubble.
Okay.
Oh, my bad.
Reese, you got a kink. You got a kink, and I'm not.
I like Jay. Oh, I do. I want to beat. I want to beat somebody. Yeah, I want to. I like the aggressiveness, and I like to watch.
Lady B.
Reese dominant. She's she's the aggressor. Which is fine. But see, you don't know, like who's that Breezy was saying, you have to know how you can do these things, but you don't ever figure that stuff out, even in your mind. Like, you know what you like when you're like a teenager, you start to notice things. In your 20s, you start to notice things, but you're not going to explore those things without somebody you trust. Usually you have to have somebody you trust. You're not just about to be out here free balling and having sex with everybody, whooping everybody's ass. You're not going to do that. You going to do somebody.
I ain't getting the beating. I will just throw that punishment out there. I ain't getting
but you're not going to do that with just some random person unless you're going to a house, unless you're going to one of those places where that is where it is. Unless you're going to one of those parties, but you're just not out here. Hey, let me whoop you. Let me tie you up. Let me put these let me do all of
I think we need to use a different word than beating.
Let me spank you.
Because I don't think any man is going to be like, I'm headed over her house to get beat. That's what I'm going to do.
You wouldn't say that.
It's some men that like to be beat, but I think, it's hard for a man to say I'm signing up for beat.
Okay, well,
Weezy. Hold up. We only got 1 minute because we got a lot of questions, a lot of ground. I want to get Bernice, Lady B. I want to know what her kink is.
Don't be sitting back. Come on back to the mic.
I have to be honest. I'm not really a kinky person. I'm more of a sensual, passionate person. But I do have one kink. It's kind of weird because I like the idea of being watched, but I don't really want to know somebody's watching me.
Oh, but that's cool though. That's cool.
I like watching. So if I'm in the room, I'm gonna be watching whatever I can see. That's probably why I got low vision. Because I'm always trying to look. Like, I see you, Bernice. Get off his lap, Bernice.
That's honestly the best part about having glasses.
No, get on his lap, Bernice.
Yes.
Okay,
That's
Michelle.
Right. You for me, girl.
Michelle, do you want to ask the panel the next question?
Well, what other question? You can't, Lady B, or you can do it. I'd like to participate.
You don't have a question?
Okay.
I let me think for a moment. You come back to me, please.
Okay. So, with your kinks, is it? Do you feel like if you're in a relationship that your partner is obligated to fulfill all of your kinks?
That's a good question.
All right, Bernice, you go around and tell them the order to answer the question.
Let's go, Jeff.
Go ahead, Jeff.
Say that one more time. Say that one more time.
Okay. As far as your kinks and whatever you want to call them, do you feel like when you're in a relationship, your partner is obligated to fulfill every one of your kinks?
My partner's obligated?
Yes.
No, but if she could fulfill 80% of it, that'd be a blessing. At least 80. God damn, you know what I'm saying? If I can at least get 80% of that fulfilled out there, that'd be a blessing.
Okay, Alan.
Yeah, I would want her to fulfill all of them. I don't want 80%. I want 99.9. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna give up 99.9. So I think if you give them it, then it's easier for them to give it to you. 99.9. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's how I feel about it. Like if we're in a relationship, we both have needs and desires. I think we should leave each other as close as we can. Like put a lot of effort into trying to please that person.
Yeah.
Much as you can. Lady B, one question. Where is Slicky Boo Boo on the panel?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Well,
Go ahead.
It's a reverb, so
yeah,
when
we got
someone's
an
talking, you
echo.
have to mute.
Yeah, we definitely got an echo.
It's a reverb, so when someone's talking, you have to mute.
Who's listening to the show at the same time that they talking? We got to mute until so we won't get the feedback.
Let me go. Let me go off, and so we can fix it. I think it's on us. Hold on. Let me go out.
That anyway, I feel like that's why it's necessary when you meet somebody. I put my cards on the table. I'm gonna let you know what I'm into and what I'm not into. So when if we end up a couple, you won't be saying, "Well, I need no nigga." I told you. Excuse my expression. I told you how far I was going to go before we got there.
Mm-hmm.
Now I can say for myself, I've never met anyone, and I was married, who I felt like I could be a total freak with. Never met it. You might get bits and pieces. I'll show you a little bit, but I've never had the experience where I just completely let myself go.
Yeah.
So that means you never had that trust level.
You can say that. Yep.
That's what it is. If you don't trust somebody, you're not gonna fully give of yourself.
Yep.
Yep.
So that means you never had.
Now, Bernice, continue.
We got Tracy in the building. Tracy Jackson in here.
Wow. TMJ in the midday. Hey, TMJ.
Hello.
This is our last Friday freaking kink show.
What it do, y'all?
So we're going around in order and asking questions. Bernice, you want to ask him the question since he just came in? We could throw him in the fire now.
So the question is, when you're in a relationship, do you feel like your partner is obligated to fulfill every fetish or kink you may have?
This is fetish and kinks, Tracy.
We just
okay. Moving forward.
We'll keep going to the next person, Bernice.
Blue Phoenix. Let's talk about it, girl.
Okay, so no. Kinks and fetishes are different. They're like fantasies. You can't expect the person to fulfill each one of those because they may not be into it. You have to understand your partner. Now, the romantic side of it, which the gentlemen were explaining, yes, because I'm going to give that part of myself to you. I'm going to try to fulfill whatever your fantasy, your whatever you need from me romantically. But it's a kink. A kink is a personal thing that you need. Your partner might not be able to fulfill all of those because they may not be comfortable. And so you have to, or teach people how to do those specific things. But romantically, yes, give me everything because I'm going to give you everything.
Right. I agree with that 100%.
Okay. Who's next?
All right, let's go, Gwen. Let's talk about it, Queen.
Gwen?
You muted, Gwen. Unmute your mic, Gwen.
We can't hear you.
Unmute your mic, Gwen. You going off, though.
You sure is.
Oh, yeah. That's what I was saying. Let's talk about it. Because as a seasoned wife and working on marriage number 4, I feel like in those early years when I was younger, I was not picking partners that I was evenly yoked with. And that's not just from a religious standpoint, that's a sexual standpoint. That's, it's a comfort level. You have to find, like we talked about, you have to be comfortable and have trust with that person. Now, as I become a lady of a certain age, I have learned to express my likes and dislikes to let people know up front so that I'm not in these situations again. But at the same token, I do not feel that you're going to find someone that's going to be 100% into everything that you are. It would be nice, and I clap it up for Alan if he can find somebody to giving him 99.9%.
There you go.
Because if I
There
add
you go.
all four of my husbands together, it ain't gonna be
Oh my
99.9%.
goodness.
But it would be close. But I feel like if as long as you're doing things that you're comfortable with and exploring together, and that person is willing to at least somewhat try some of the things, and that you're open, I think you can make that relationship work and be very happy with your sexual life.
Yes, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I
Because
agree also.
I like toys, and
Yeah.
Who next?
I like toys.
Mhm. You gotta be careful with the toys
Who
though,
else
because
we
they can be
talk to? Okay,
sensitized.
back to Michelle. Let's go,
That's
Michelle.
okay. Okay, so I actually being a woman of, like one said, of a certain age, married, divorced twice, I actually decided to, when I was getting sober, to say basically F monogamy, and I need to start rethinking how I've been approaching relationships in my life, because I look back on all my relationships and realized that I was a woman with a wandering an eye, and I went off a lot, and I'm like, what's wrong with me? Guess what? Nothing. Nothing is wrong with me. I'm a woman that enjoys sex because I then went out into a community, into the BDSM world, and met other people where it's basically like ice cream. It comes in all kinds of flavors. Some people like vanilla ice cream. Some people enjoy that rocky road that has the nuts and freaks and all the sticky stuff messed in. But you can't yuck on other people's yum, because it's our experiences that we've had with relationships that kind of force us. We can keep doing the same thing over and over again. Or I had to come to terms with the fact and accept that I'm a dominant, slutty woman. And I have to embrace who I am. And I have to be honest with the partners and the men that come out to me and say, look, buddy, I'm glad I'm your fantasy, but you're not mine, because I'm not a one woman man. Sorry.
Yeah. All
Why
right.
am I gonna lie?
We respect your
My ex-husband, after 13 years of trying to be somebody that he wanted to be, I left him with my children. So
Time. I gotta call a foul on your butt. Time.
sorry, I'm done now.
Bernice, who's next?
Woo! Slicky Woobo. Where you at?
I don't think he knows what to say.
I think he's frozen.
Okay.
Okay, well, let's go with Nene and Rico. Let's get it, y'all.
Okay, what's the question? It went on so long. Say it again.
The question is, when you're in a relationship, do you expect your partner, or do you feel that they're obligated to fulfill every kink or fetish you may have?
Oh, you want to go first?
Go ahead, ladies first.
Okay.
Come on, Nene, stop trying to run from this ass.
With that being said, no, he can't. He not gonna probably do them all, but as long as he do majority of them, because it starts with yourself. I'm one of them type of. I'm one of women that I enjoy myself first. So with my partner, I have to let him know what it is that I like, and if he's down for it, which is majority of it, it's all about satisfying each other, making each other feel good, maintain each other desires so that we don't look elsewhere for them. So for the most part, yeah. So we good in that area. You have to be open about your sexuality. You have to be open about your freakness and what it is that you truly enjoy, in order to really appreciate that person for even allowing themselves to open up, that y'all could both get off, and enjoy the time, and that y'all spend together inside, outside, wherever it may be. Mainly just being comfortable with yourself and your body and each other. You know what I'm saying? We're not all caught up about, this or that. It's just all about being open. We at that age now, we open, and we could talk about it first, and then we could do the rest and it just all seemed to fall in place. So yeah.
Okay, Rico, let's go.
Love that.
It definitely is something where, I mean, to have the expectation to satisfy every single thing, it might be, so y'all have to determine what works for both of y'all. I enjoy seeing my partner extremely happy in all areas. Like you said, basically if y'all can connect on all those other areas of, like I said, respect, trust, and when they are off, sex is not just going to be the heal all be all, you know what I mean? So it's other factors that goes into it. But once you have to get to that special place, it's a gift. So you definitely want to reciprocate and keep it on the same level and make sure that they're, satisfied completely. So yes, I'm down for that.
All right now.
All right, Reese, time for you to answer the question. Let's go.
For me, with my question, I didn't know my body. I didn't know me. So when I had my partner, I mean, and he blew my mind. I ain't gonna lie, Simeon. I shiver when I think of his name. That little young boy, he was younger than me, but he blew my mind. He was the first one that got me comfortable me being in my own body. He, because I had all these, I wasn't uninhibited. I was very inhibited. But that little boy explored me. I didn't even know a part of me.
Please don't say little boy. Say young man. Don't say little boy.
Say young man.
He's a young man. He in his 40s now. So he's a man. That man, I can say that man. That man explored. I didn't even know. I'm like, what is that? What is that is for? And what you gonna do with that? I was like a kid in the kid, like, ooh. And then I also was like, oh no, that don't feel good. No, that don't feel, and it was just like a wonderland. Your body really is a wonderland. And for somebody who didn't get a chance to explore it, shit. I was just open.
And that's a good question. Do we have boundaries when it comes to ages pertaining to our relationships or sex life?
You said age?
Yes.
Age. Let's start with Nene and Rico. Says I don't want them to forget the question. Nene and Rico, let's go with y'all first.
Okay, we'll go with us first. So yes, as I don't know, most of you might not know, but we're 10-year difference. About 9-year difference. So I'm like, for me, being 58, I think my cutoff, the youngest will probably be 45. But it's not even so much of the age. Really, it's mostly the maturity level for me. So if that person's conscious, and he, how to handle himself and know how to handle his business, But I would say 45 and up for me, right? But yeah, that's where I'm at with that.
All right. Let's go with Alan.
Okay.
I forgot Rico. I'm sorry.
It's like this. I've always loved mature partners, and since I was young, I always liked somebody who just seemed to have a much more mature spirit. I always dated one older, and I find the same frequency we're on is because we basically are mature and we have lived our lives to please ourselves as well as know our partner. So yes, the age factor hasn't been a big issue with us. It's just basically keeping the respect. And that part is going to go with anybody at any age. Keep the respect high. You know what I'm saying? And I think that you can work things out. No boundaries for me. I'm thankful with mine.
Okay now.
You better go and say that now.
Yeah, go and say that now. Amen.
All right, let's go with Alan.
Well, from what I heard from the question, it says the age as far as like sex or age as far as relationship.
I think it would be both for me. Yeah,
I understand. Well, if it's just strictly sex, I say 25 and older. If it's a relationship, I would say 40 years old.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
If it's just based off of us having sex, then 25 and over would be good for me as far as a female. A little younger, a little firmer. But as far as mentality and relationship, I would like somebody 40 and You know, and when you do have a younger partner as a female and you're an older guy, you can teach them little things and let them explore more. They're more willing to explore.
Oh, that be there.
Okay. Little younger, little firmer. I got you.
You got a little firmer.
I can't wait to hear what Gwen got to say about this one.
And I got something to say. Now,
I'm just saying it's too different. I'm saying that's why I asked the question, is it sexual or relationship? Because sexually, even as a woman, you would want somebody that's longer, that lasts longer or stronger. Some people, it's personal opinion. Some people, for me, if it's just sexual, 25 years old is a good look. Now, if we're mentally connecting, then you need to be older, be more mature to be on my same path length. But if we just having sex, what you mean? You don't buy old cars. You're not going to buy a 96 Honda Ford when you can get a 2020 Lexus.
You stupid.
Okay, Gwen, let's go.
I probably felt like Alan about a decade or two ago about that approach. But again, I'm of a certain age and I'm done raising kids and I'm done teaching niggas how to fuck. Okay, excuse my French. I need you to come to the table already seasoned and knowing what you're doing. The other thing is, as a woman, you know, it's more than just sexual for us. It's the connection. And at the end of the day, I can't lay in the bed and talk to you after sex when you don't even remember the Jimmy Carter era and the gas lines and the odd and even days of getting gas. Like, if you wasn't even born during them times and you don't know nothing about them times, what we got to talk about? Nothing. So I can't. I need the youngest I'm gonna go is probably with what I'm fooling with now, early 40s. Anything below that, I'm feeling like a R. Kelly pedophile, okay? In my kid's age, okay? That's the way I see it.
Yeah, and I have to. I mean, you know, different strokes for different folks. For me, I'm not dating nobody in my kids' age range. Period.
Thank you.
It's gonna be a problem. You know what I'm saying? And Alan said, what did he say that I wanted to say something about?
A little firmer.
The firm.
Yeah, the firm.
Yeah, the firmness. Let's talk about that.
I hope you do know that there's some older women out here who remain very firm.
Yeah.
Very firm. And then we
tight.
Yeah, who said that about that you want them to go longer? It's some old men out here who can go, baby. Trust and believe that. Make no mistake. And I don't want you going long if you're trash. I'm just saying.
That's why I tried to split the question, because I knew you ladies was going to do this. That's why I tried to split the question up. Are we talking sex or relationship? If we're talking sex, I don't need to talk to you after I finish. I don't need to have no conversation with you. I don't need to do nothing but do what I came to do and go. Now you talk about people your age, I say 25 or over. It could be 30, 35, whatever. But what I'm saying is that if that's what I'm here to do, I'm here to do that. I'm not here to talk to you and get to know you and do all of that. I'm here to handle my business, do my job, and go. And you go. Now, relationship-wise, you have to be mentally intact with a person of like mind. But just that, it's just not, it doesn't.
Right. He right though, y'all.
I mean, I respect that. I mean, everybody has a different frame of mind. You know what I'm saying? For me, them days of just getting in and going, it has been long gone. That's been long gone for me. But everybody's different. You know what I'm saying? So I don't knock it. If that's what you do. But for me, I don't even want to have sex with a youngin. I just don't.
But I've been married for 14 years. I've been married for 14 years. This is what I'm saying. That's why I separated sex or relationship. Now, sexually, we don't have to. If we're just doing what we need to do, I don't need to talk to you. I don't need to know nothing about you.
Okay, Alan.
No, but that's me.
We're gonna put you back in the cage. Let Phoenix and Jess answer them questions too. How y'all feel? You feel like Alan? Weezy, you feel like
Well, he's right though. He's right.
That's what I agree with him.
If you think about it, he's right. But I'm one of them. I can't mess with a 25-year-old boys. They get hooked. I don't have time for that. I had fooled with somebody that was younger than me, and it was just sex, and he wanted more, and I'm like, sweetheart. But yeah, I don't like. I can't. See, I can't just give out stuff because people will keep coming to get it, and then that's not how it works. But for me, they want it. I can't. I just can't. I can't give that part of my. I have not had many partners because I already know. So for me, like what he said, yeah, if it's just sex, no. But I have dated older men, and I have who I'm with now is just 3 years older than me, and to him, I'm a baby because he always dates older women, and he's just 3 years older than me. So it's just, I guess it just depends on who you're used to dealing with. For me, it doesn't. I'd rather have an older guy or somebody well, I'm 38, so I guess somebody my age or somebody older. The younger guys, even sexually, I don't have to. Don't try to speed me. We ain't speed racing. Don't try to speed me, because if you want, I can speed race you. I'm gonna get what I'm gonna get. I'm gonna go about my business. This is why I don't fool with the little boys, because I ain't got time for that. So I'd rather deal with who I'm dealing with now, an older man.
Hold up. Explain speed racing.
Don't come in there bunny rabbit me, okay? Yeah, don't come in there trying to hurry up, because first and foremost, I'm gonna be ready, but don't rush me. Don't rush me, because if you want to rush, I tell you what, you tell me what you want to do, and I'm gonna do it better. How about that? Because you ain't gonna like me. If you want to rush, I'm gonna rush, and I'm gonna get mine. I'm gonna go about my business, and then I'm gonna go and handle the rest of it, because you apparently ain't do what you need to do. If I got to hurry up and do it, nah, we can finish it quick. But I'm gonna go finish the rest when I get home. I ain't got time for none of that. If I'm gonna give you,
okay, you ain't got time. Tracy, you gonna be next. We're gonna ask Tracy, a seasoned gentleman. Okay, let's ask Tracy that same question. Because then we're gonna get to you, Just, right after Tracy. So you be ready. We ain't skipping you this time, Just. You're gonna be right after Tracy.
What's the question?
See, you know what?
After he done come for
I don't remember the question. I don't remember.
Yeah, I need the question.
All right, Jeff.
I know, right?
But I do need. There's a lot of misconceptions when it comes to older men. Stop thinking that these older men.
I want to give Tracy that question before we go into the misconceptions.
I don't remember the question.
The question is.
Come on, give me the question.
The question is. With age, is there a boundary thing? What's far now? Breeze, what's his name? Alan broke it down as basically when it comes to sex or relationship, what's your age bracket? Is it younger for sex, or what do you deal with in that bracket?
I like them all.
Broke it into 2 categories, but Alan broke it into 2 categories. 1, if it's just sex. 2, if
relationship.
Yes.
Right. And see, for a relationship, I want an older woman. For sex, I want a youngin.
Well, give us the
age. A youngin ain't gonna. Shit. At this point right now, 30. 30 is the youngest I'm gonna deal with. Maybe I do younger. Yeah, maybe I do younger if she's mature, right? Because I've had that in my life. Right, and I got a boat, and that boat gets you all the action, right? So, youngins, they show up, they ready to go. They're gonna put in the work. They ain't gonna look back at you while you hit the doggy style, talk about hurry up because you know I got bad knees. You know what I'm saying? An older woman, they gonna complain. Hurry up. How long you want me to suck it? A youngin gonna suck it until her jaws and her whole face is blue.
Wow.
An older woman.
Don't put my leg like that. Don't put my leg
complications
like that.
All the time.
I got bad knees. Nobody wants it.
Exactly.
There are
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
You said, what about the men? Oh my God!
So
Come on, I got a cramp. Since we want to go there, come on, man. It's a lot of misconceptions.
Hold on, let's just answer.
yeah. Hey, look. I look as a man. As a man, look. I'm 53. I'm 53. I stay in the gym. I work out. I stay ready. Period. And I'm available for all ages. And all I know is anybody in my age group, they ain't lasting at all.
Okay. Uh-huh.
You know?
Be quiet, Tracy Hush. Let's get just be
and older woman.
You ain't had the right one, Tracy.
I know. Go ahead, Just. We gonna go to Just, and then I'm gonna answer after he did.
I can't speak for all guys, but I'm just speaking for myself. I done been in that younger than me relationship. You know what I'm saying? I done been in that older than me relationship. I'm gonna be honest with you. I prefer the older. The reason why, because a lot of these youngins really they ain't even had a chance to understand themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not on the same mature level that you're on. You understand what I'm saying? Like where your mind is at and stuff. But as far as sex, I'm gonna have to say older. And it's a reason why I say that. It's not about the ladies, build. It's not about that. You know what I'm saying? It's about the way that they carry themselves as far as their body, period. Because their body can be young and still abused like a motherfucker. You hear me? An older woman pretty much done been there, done that, had, it's something much better about an older woman, to me, I can't speak for everybody else.
Okay. Now,
and that's neck and everything. That's neck and everything. Cause I told my wife this all the time. When your ass get, yeah, I'm to my top. Hey, listen, this is what I'm telling you. This is what I'm telling you. I told my wife this, and I tell her this right now. And she a witness to. I said, plain and simple, I can't wait till your ass gets snagged too. Cause them motherfuckers' arms gonna be all of it. You hear me? That's real business. That's real deal. You hear me?
Yeah. Oh, you can't wait for her to get ditches.
So respect to my older woman. Respect to my older woman. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want nobody to know that's my daughter's age and none of that. You know what I'm saying? I got 5 kids. Yeah. And damn, and all of them about to be grown. So yeah, I can't go like that.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this: to respective to age, as long as you're old enough. Because if you're a younger dude, me and you don't have nothing to talk about. After I'm done with you, you can go in my sunroom and play PlayStation. Go on in there with Tyree. Go on in there with him and play the game. And Tyree, like you want up, man. You got next. And I've had that done with the older gentlemen. They be in there. Can't wait to get in the room. Now, as for longevity, I have not met my equal when it came, and I'm old. And when it comes to sex, for some reason, when it comes to sex, I'm not out of shape. When it comes to sex, you can do all kinds of tricks. I don't know, be taking a couple of painkillers. You could bend my toes or touch my ear back to the back of my back in the middle.
Right. Yeah, you know that.
I kid you not. When it comes to that, and then we have apparatus. I done ordered me one of them things from Amazon where I can bounce all day and all night, and my knees won't get tired because it comes over you. You just on there, you just bounce to the beat of the music. Ladies, you ain't got to worry about your knees. Ladies, you ain't got to worry about putting all this weight on them niggas. Just all night.
You see, hold on.
Tricks and gadgets that you can use. So do not exclude nobody because of age, because it can get it done. And
but that's one of the misconceptions. I just saw somebody in comments say, old men on Viagra. Stop believing that, boo.
Not all men are on pills. Not all men
they don't need it. And some don't need it.
Sometimes You know, sometimes as an older man, you don't need Viagra. You just need visual stimulation. As
That's
long as
right.
you're visually stimulated, you can last forever. That's
You need
all.
some Tiger Milk and Red Bull is what you need.
Hey, Ernie.
And I know
You need
some
some
men
Jaeger.
who are sapiosexuals. If you're not stimulating them mentally, there's no way you can get it up on them.
You're right.
So different strokes for different folks. We gotta come on, man. Stop the misconceptions.
Now that segues into my next question.
Hold on, quick question, quick before you segue, ladies. There are plenty of exercises that you can do to strengthen your knees. There are also different things that you can do that won't hurt your knees, that will get the job done. Whether you're skinny, big, fluffy, whatever. There are things you can do to get the job done. Now, I myself have 5 children too. I got 5 kids too. And that ain't come with me being lazy. Okay. But the fact of the matter is I am a bigger woman and I go up and down in weight. So, and like Reese, when it comes time for sex, everything get loose and lubricated. I ain't got time for none of that. My knee hurt 5 minutes ago, but you tell me, come on, let's go. That don't feeling good. So you gotta learn, one, your body. 2, you also have exercises and things that you can do to strengthen your knees, strengthen your hips, strengthen your ankles, strengthen your upper body, so you can do all these flips and dips. And even if you ain't doing flips and dips, there are ways to ride men without moving your knees. You use your hips and use your waist. I mean, the job will get done. You just gotta want to do it. You gotta want to do it.
One way or the
but
other.
A lot of girls got to know how to do it. Some people don't know how to do it, so not they don't want to do it. Some people don't know how to do it. And I'm speaking from an older female who had 2 broken legs and a cracked hip. Sometimes when Arthur get in that bitch, you can't move the way you want to do. So what I do, I unscrew my leg, and so it won't be no fraction. I just take the bitch off and be like, so leave that over there to the side and do what you got to do. And if I want to ride, that's why you got apparatuses that helps you with that. Like an amusement rock ride on the ride. Woo-hoo!
As long as you can move.
You get the breast
you can have good sex.
Woo-hoo! That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Don't get me started up and twisted and stuff. And then I can tell you how to roofie a man so he won't go. No. I'm playing. I'm joking.
Girl, you can't say that on live TV.
He's going back on tour.
Girl, you're going to end up in a cell next to R. Kelly and Bill Cosby.
I'm roofing grown men. And they liking it because I'm telling them, if I tell you I'm roofing you, then no harm, no foul. I'm about to root for you.
No, ma'am. You have a business. We need to reel it in, ma'am. Reel it in.
Before I segue to the next question, okay. I want to read the comments from the viewers.
You got to share some clips, Reese.
Because I forgot all about the clips. Can we read the comments from the people that's in before
it's a lot of comments, girl.
It is.
Yeah, read them comments, because that's what I'm reading. I'm reading the comments.
You want me to read them? I'll read them.
Go ahead.
Let's go through them.
Let's see. Aya, is that how you say it? Wait, I'm sorry. Ernest said we gonna lay after unexpected random hookup. We gone when you start snoring. Aya said that's because those old dudes are on that Cialis, Viagra, etc. Molly said what Jai said. Ernest said Alex sounded like Dave Chappelle. Gotcha, bitch. I said the 1, 2, 3. I'm out of here type dude. Yeah, ain't got time for that.
And we know them.
DJ Slicky, he's bad behind time. I wear my ring on the wrong finger because I married the wrong goddamn woman. Slicky, I'm gonna beat you, and you ain't gonna like it. I'm gonna beat you. James said for a relationship, I want an older woman. 18, probably for sex. Aya said woman age like finalized sexually, they will leave brains on pillows. Now that's true because once you get to know your body, it's on and popping. I keep telling you, y'all understand. James said sexy women 18 and older. Also, it depends on what you get along with better on older woman or a younger woman. younger one, me, it has to be the behavior and the attitude of the woman. But just sex. But if it's just sex, it's just a sexual relationship. It's 18 and over. If it's so real relationship, marriage and whatnot, you got to be, for me, you got to be at least 37. Okay. I said 53 is too damn old for me. That was for TMJ. Ernest said Freaky Friday, hi Fluffy. That's what he called me. DJ, haha. Bullshit DJ. DJ Slicky. Hush. Now he said most of them popping with these young girls. You're popping the pills. I said yes, they are most definitely on ED pills. You got younger guys that suffer from erectile dysfunction too. That's true. DJ said twerk twerk. Reese, like and share, y'all. James, I still believe in what old Sinbad said. What mess with the dick and the hip movements, I make up for the lips and the tongue movement facts. And I laugh at Gwen.
Okay, we ran through it. Let's share a video, Molly, and then we're gonna get the panels thing from the video. Get their response.
Don't nobody else find it weird that right after Roe versus Wade was overturned because they was presumably one race of women wasn't having enough babies, and then the other race of women was having too many babies. All of a sudden, it's a full-blown fucking gender war between black men and women all across social media. It's not being flagged. It's not being stopped. It's not being flagged for inappropriateness. They just letting it ride. And how covert of a form of birth control is that? You ain't got to worry about getting no abortions, bitch.
Refresh this joint for you, Reese. See what happens. There you go.
Call me a conspiracy theorist, but don't nobody else find it weird that
it
right after Roe versus Wade was overturned because they was presumably one race of women wasn't having enough babies, and then the other race of women was having two.
Well, maybe it's something that needed to be shared.
And to be quite honest with you, I don't care why you mask it.
Well,
that's crazy.
She was basically talking about the hate between black men and black women. She was saying that we ain't gonna need birth control because if they get us to hate each other, that's all they need. That's all the birth control you need.
Okay, that's why he wasn't going. He said that was too deep for the panel. Now, my question I had for the panel was in role play. Role play. Will you role play for your mate? And how far will you willing to go in that role?
No.
Why you can't dress up? You woman say, put my drawers on. You wouldn't wear your drawers.
Call on me. Call on me. I want to answer that. Call on me. Call on me.
Gwen.
Okay. Because this is my area of expertise. I am a professional role player. Like I have taken my role playing on vacation, to the nightclubs, the whole 9 yards, just like out of Modern Family, when they used to do that on Valentine's Day. Oh, I love going to the club and pretending like I'm single, and my man sitting over in the corner just watching me flirt with somebody else and then leave with them and have sex in the parking lot. Shit like that. That's the kind of thing I like to do. I've gone on vacations and role play. It's very, very stimulating. It adds some spice to the relationship, keeps shit fresh. Plus, it also allows you and your partner to realize that your partner is still sexually desired by others. So you're not taking them for granted.
Yeah. Say that.
Nice.
Hey, Gwen.
Yeah.
Gwen is nasty. Gwen nasty.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Not.
Oh, it's a whole lot of nastier motherfuckers than me out there. Trust me. I just keep it real.
I agree with Gwen. Okay, I'm going to go. And Michelle is one of them. Michelle nasty.
Oh, yeah, Michelle got me beat.
Who next?
I haven't.
I want to hear Michelle's story. I want to hear Michelle's story.
Yeah.
No. You're not controlling this panel.
I'm just saying. Hey, Michelle.
We're going to go to Just' story. I want to hear Just. And then after Just, Rico, get ready because you and Nene next.
What?
Come on, role play.
Role play?
Will you do it? Yeah.
Yeah. I done did it. My wife wanted me to surprise her, right? But she wanted me to surprise her with the outfit that she got for me. It was like on Valentine's Day or something. And I don't mind sharing it with y'all. She threw out some motherfucking tuxedo, some tuxedo like male dancing shorts with the see-through, had me dressed. I felt like I never did this, but she said,
Don't say your butt was out, cuz out. Your butt wasn't out.
It was a thong. It was a man thong see-through jump underneath of the shorts. But I had a bow tie. Right? And I had to do my thing. I had to do my magic Mike shit. You see what I'm saying? So I tied her ass to a chair. I had a bandana on my face with a tuxedo bow. You know what I'm saying? The shorts on, all on my body and shit, and just went for it. Yeah. So I find that to be a little, that's as far as I went. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Yeah, but I did it though, and I enjoyed it too. It was nice because oh my god.
That's right. Open up, be free, like Rico and Nene. Open up and be free. You guys.
Don't ask us to open up. We're cut up now. Don't ask. I said we were cut up.
Hey, listen, you want to role play?
We can role play.
Jay's Sex all night, man. Love it in the morning.
Yeah.
You want
So that means y'all. So y'all into the role play.
Every day. We role play.
So that's beautiful. Then you uninhibited. You could go there. So Rico, you not ashamed to put on your girl's panties, right?
What?
Go ahead with that bullshit.
Hold on now.
No, I'm
I
not.
don't want to see my man in my drawers.
No, we don't do that.
That's too far.
We have different things like that.
I'm the only one that got a freak to let me. I'm gonna say my story for last. There, I ain't gonna go there. Say my story for last. I can't believe I'm the only one. Phoenix, and then after Phoenix, then Tracy, you up, and then Island, and then that order.
Well, role play is my thing because I like to dress up. I like costumes and stuff. So I will like I like walking up and acting like, say, I don't really go to the bar, but say I'm out in the streets or we out somewhere and I'll go like around the store somewhere and then walk up and act like I don't know them. And just little stuff like that. And I will do that. I'm a dress up type of person. I like stuff like that. Role play is fun. And it doesn't necessarily have to end in sex. But the fact that you're role playing and acting like another person kind of entices. So it's another form of foreplay too.
Yeah, I hope it would end into some good sex.
But it doesn't have to. That's the problem. Foreplay does not have to end physically. Foreplay can be for a week.
I didn't say I said role play.
No, I know, but that's a form of foreplay. That could be for a whole week. If you start texting and little things and talking to people throughout the week, men already ready. Touch them in the back of their neck or lick their forehead or lick their bald head or whatever, and they boom. But women like that too, because sometimes all you gotta do is look at me good, and I'm like, all right, baby, let's go. But sometimes you need to have that build up. And like I said, I had 5 children. My mind don't be on. I mean, it does, but my mind is made on my responsibilities and the things I have to do. And by the time I get to thinking, like, girl, you want some dang-lang, and so it's like you need that build up. Text me, call me, send me a picture. I'll send you a picture. Come and walk past me and rub something, grab something. Because by the time I get to you, you gonna be like, damn, I'm gonna do this all the time. And that's how it should be for the men too, because they like to build up, they like to perk up, they like to know they want it, they like to know they need it. Walk past your man and grab his ass. Walk past your man and rub his belly, his head, touch him, kiss him, do something. We don't do that enough, but I'm sorry, I'm done.
Tracy?
That was all facts, as she said. In the role play, I don't do that shit. I don't do that shit.
Tracy, you just want somebody to rub. Tracy, when you said rubbing and touching, I got to be careful because some people alleged that I rubbed the skin off their shoulder. And that
like
wasn't playing stuff. And that was
exactly. That's for real. That's for real. That's for real. I gotta chalk that up to my sexy body. That's all. My sexy body. My sexy body. Reese has magical fingers. I do not recommend her for hand jobs.
In the clinical way.
I do not recommend Reese for hand jobs because you will not have a dick when she's finished.
Y'all see what Molly said.
What Molly say?
He said all this sex, but nobody record.
And no recording. Look, I ain't gonna tell you where the fuck I don't need to see all that. But did I get Michelle? Who did I miss? Did I get you, Michelle, about the role play?
No, I mean I've done role play. I mean I've dressed up from Tinkerbell, Dorothy to switching roles with one of my exes where he got to wear some of my sexy clothes. I put some makeup on him and then I had my way with him. So I mean, it just depends what everyone is into. I mean, it helps the imagination, it keeps the juices flowing. And honestly, like Phoenix, I love dressing up. I role play every time I get up on stage, I go out. It's an experience. Why not? You only get one life to live, so why not have some fun?
Bernice, I ain't forget you, sis.
I meant to role play.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
That's it. That's all you got. Bernice, details, Bernice.
Hey, look, everything ain't for everybody. The way I was raised,
Bernice is selfish.
My grandma say, "Be a lady in the streets, a freak in the sheets."
Hello.
My grandma didn't tell me that. She told me stay away from them niggas. But I have my grandma said.
You didn't listen.
But I like it when my man is comfortable. I had a man that was comfortable enough to let me whip him, chain him, and wear my panties. You know, but then I kind of felt funny because I'm like, why your leg go up faster than my leg? Wait a minute, hold up. So I was like, wait a minute. I may have been with, but he kept saying I'm all man. Because I kept saying, boo, is you bi? Because I kind of got a little funny gait,
Okay, you can't be doing that.
Your gaydar went up.
Gaydar went up. Be questioning sexuality, Reese.
But when anytime a digit goes in there too easy, I'd be like, oh well, I'm thinking I'm sneaking and doing something. Nigga, floop. I'm like, something,
Hey, no, Reese. Listen.
But you wore my panties. You look cute in my drawers.
But nah.
Like Tracy, but I'm like, everything that I wanted. But then I was
sugar in his tank. I don't care what you say.
Can I answer that? Can I answer the role play thing?
Yeah.
I have a lot of stuff to say. First of all, to my cousin. Now, when you role play, I like to role play too. To answer the question, me and my wife like to role play. Text each other like we don't know each other, or link up like in a store or restaurant or stuff like that, like we don't know each other. But I'm not wearing no woman's drawers.
Say that.
First of all, stuff doesn't fit correctly in women's drawers like it do for women.
Right.
So boys uncomfortable. It's definitely uncomfortable. Not saying I haven't tried it before. See? So I know it's uncomfortable. So I won't try it again. Second of all, it's like a certain level you can go with the role play. I'm not putting on. I am a man at the end of the day. I'm not dressing up as a woman. I can dress up as different characters as a man, but I'm not putting on a woman's garments and lipstick and all that. Because I think personally, just my opinion, not to knock the hustle, but a man that does that is, like you said, Cuzzo, is kind of straddling that fence.
Yes.
There's certain games you don't play. There's certain games you don't play. And that's one game.
Open your back door, bro.
And it was like too creamy. And I said, why you let me? I said, you ain't never done this. He said, no. I said, why you let me doing it? He said, because I know you love me and you wouldn't hurt me. I said, well, you got the wrong one. I whipped him with a whip. I chained him and his shoulder. I mean,
you're so gentle.
Girl, no, you got
that's even with the anal situation. I don't indulge in that because I think that's, you know what I'm saying? For me, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Because there's no difference whether somebody else got this. So I don't indulge in that unless it's ass or or requested?
I just thought it was super freak. I said, damn.
He gay. He gay.
That's just
Ricky, you
hilarious.
like to push the limits, boy. You just like to push the limits.
That's fun to me. I'm a limit
But
pusher.
then you question them after you done push the damn limits.
Yeah,
Exactly.
after I roll up there, I was like, now why was I able to get up there that easy? Now how you didn't even, and what was all the ooh and an ah for? Wait a minute.
Like, what are
Because
you
a
talking
man,
about after that? Like, if the dude land there,
that damn
when you land
custody
there
back
with one
here.
underwear, what are y'all talking about after that? What are you talking about? How can you feel like a man? Are you going to get juice in these underwears? Are you smoking a cigarette or a blunt in these underwears? Like, what are you doing? Do you take them off when you
No,
go to the
yeah, I made
bathroom?
him take them off.
Do you slide them down?
No,
Oh, you just pull out on the side and then fix the lace back up and keep it moving.
Did I slow? No, he had on my regular bikini drawers. They wasn't zones.
But hold up. I think whatever drawers Rishi got is big enough for any dude.
No, look, my bottom is smaller than my top, Negro. So, and he was able to, because he got the twig of two berries, so that fills the front out. I don't have no back. So shut up, Tracy.
Hey, Reezy, email me a pair of them big drawers, Reezy.
I don't have big drawers, nigga. And it's okay because little penises can fit in big drawers, Tracy. You know that, right? Oh
yeah. Any penis can fit in big drawers. Any penis can fit in big drawers.
But, you know.
Hey, Reezy, you and my father are built the same.
Next question.
Thank you. And I'm gonna get Trey. Look, he a comedian. We got all of these comedians on the line today, and it's beautiful. I thank you guys for all coming in, tuning in, and I'm just loving it. Bernice, what's the next question, sweetie mama? Where my niecey go?
I'm right here. I'm just trying to gather myself from all this crap that was just said, honey.
Or in the comments?
No, you.
Oh, me? Oh, dang.
Okay. So, if you had to make a choice, would you prefer passion or kinks?
Can I go first on that one?
Sure, Alan.
Can they be both?
I prefer passion. I think passion is more. It's more mental. It's more of a connection when there's passion involved. I think kink is more just the moment. You know, like the act of having sex. But I think passion is more mentally, like the mental orgasm, the mental stimulation is passion. When you have that passion, that's the best thing in the world is that passion, that instinct, that pheromone or whatever it is. That's a beautiful thing.
Animal instinct, you mean, cuzzo? That animal like,
yeah, you know, like it just makes you. It's like stalking prey. You know what I'm saying? And you chase them down like a lion chasing the gazelle. And once you get that prey, you just want to take your time and eat it all up. Just take your time with it.
Burn down the bed, break it down, flip him out, kick him out of the bed, fuck him off for you, and all that kind of stuff.
All right, Rico and cousin, let's hear what you guys say on this one.
Come on, lovebirds.
Passion, always. You know, as my brother just stated, you gotta have that passion. I mean, everything else is gonna go with it, right? But nothing like that passion. That shit just talking about is stimulating me right now, right?
Yes. Uh-oh. Rico, you in trouble once this camera.
I mean, honestly, right on point with that. I actually have a fashion line called Passionately Healing Others, Love-Led Individuals. It's on my arm. So we are about agape, philos, and eros, and that mixture of passion. Kink is just straight to the point. You know, that's what you like. But passion, that covers all of it. The foreplay, the during,
everything. Everything.
Let's go, Gwen. Is she froze?
I think she's frozen.
Okay, guys, let's hear what you guys say.
Well, I missed the question. I had to leave out and come back. I'm sorry.
Passion If you had to choose, would you choose passion or your kinks?
I choose passion. Yeah, I choose passion. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have to piggyback on what Rico said. Rico and Nini said. You know, passion, you getting everything. You know what I'm saying? You getting all that. You know. So yeah, I'm gonna have to say passion on that.
Yeah, that's what's up. Who we miss? Come on, Michelle.
Tracy.
I can't wait to hear Michelle. Come on, Michelle.
You didn't get Tracy too. Don't forget Tracy too.
I really have been sitting here listening to everyone's answer, and again, being in a world where I've seen kinky people play, they look there's passion in what they're doing. And I go back to saying that everybody's comfort level, like passion to me is the connection, what you're doing. And for those people that are sapiosexuals, it could be like, I'm like, their brain is being stimulated, with other things that bring up that passion. But again, I mean, I guess I'm just maybe a very kinky, passionate person. Can I be both? Can I be both? Because I'm greedy.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Let's hear what you guys say, Tracy.
All right. What Michelle said, right? Because I choose kink all the time because kink always turns to the passion. It starts into one thing and it turns into something else, right?
Mhm.
Where you enjoying the moment and you taking it all in. And that's when things happen accidentally on purpose. You know what I mean? So, if a dude say he never ate ass, he ate ass on accident on purpose. Because while you there, he like, let me see what this is gonna taste like, or how she gonna react when I do this.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how it works. That's the whole thing. And that's my whole shit right there.
Tracy, you done
look.
a time or two.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you this. Can I tell you how the pink eye story went one time?
Oh God.
I used to be in a lot of groups, right? A lot of free groups and all that shit back in the day. The caps and all that shit. That was back when I wasn't happy, right? I wasn't happy. And I was dealing with a girl from the group, and I fucked around and got pink eye. And it wasn't from sex. It was one there. Look, I used to meet her at night because I was married at the time. Marriage is pretty much over, but until you get divorced, everything got to be undercover, right? So I'm at her house. I get ready to get up and leave around 2:00. She, you gotta go. You getting a divorce? I said, oh, I forgot, right? So I stayed. So she went down to make breakfast and all that shit, left the door open. Her dog came upstairs. And her dog slid across the pillow, right? And it was a dirty ass dog, right? And she come and says, get down. And I like, this dog been up here, stop playing, right? Long story short, I got pink eye from a dirty ass dog sliding across the pillow, right?
From a dog's ass.
And everybody like,
dog's ass.
Exactly. I'm trying to tell you, listen, true story, I can call up a couple of friends, they tell you that they still claim me about pink eye because they're like, you got it from eating ass. I'm like, no. I was close, but not that fucking close. And that's what happened with my pink eye story.
Let's go, Reese.
It was horrible.
I would say both, because
that's not the question. The question is, you have to choose.
If I choose, the passion, because ain't nothing like being thrown on the floor, wrestled down, hair extensions snatched out, shoulder dislocated. Ain't nothing like that's some passion.
Whoa.
You ain't never put nobody on the floor, or you never put nobody on the floor.
Wait, hold on. What did I come back to?
No.
What was the question?
Passion. That's passion.
Yeah, if you had a choose.
That's called domestic violence. It's called domestic violence.
That's passion.
That's literally beating it up.
That's passion, y'all.
They have numbers for that. Cuzzo, 1-800 I've been abused. Call now.
I will tell you a story. I was with my boyfriend, and we were being intimate, just learning. It wasn't Simeon. And I was, how when a woman's on top and she reached down and kind of like choked the man a little bit, choke him a little bit. You never been choked a little bit? Just like choked a little bit. Anyway, when the woman's on top and you reach out, you choke your partner a little bit. So this nigga gonna say, "Oh, you a dirty bitch." He flipped me over and started choking the fuck out of me, but he had his forearm up under my chin, like that kind of choke. You know, I'm like, wait a minute, nigga, wait a minute. I was like, I'm about to hit you in the head with this limp if you didn't stop. That kind of passion went wrong.
That's not passion, Cuzzo. That's not passion.
That nigga was getting ready to catch a charge because I was getting ready. I was looking for my lamp.
He was about to lock you up. He was about to lock you up.
His forearm under my chin.
I want to talk to your therapist.
Yeah.
That kind of choke would, you know.
Thank you,
now, pushing me up against a wall, kissing me and grabbing my ass is passion. Throwing me on no damn floor and choking me ain't no passion.
That's that Jeffrey Dahmer. That's what that is.
Reese said Gwen said that's attempted murder. What's the question? I don't know what I came back into. I just feel like I should be calling somebody because that's
yeah, I agree.
Because everyone of Reese's story is abusive, and it makes me feel concerned. Like I need to come and do a wellness check on you, Cuzzo, because it seems like this man that you're dealing with. I don't know if he needs the help or you. Which one of y'all need to call? Both of y'all need to be in the same group with the same counselor talking about certain issues that y'all have in y'all life, to where as though you wake up in the morning feeling like you were in Fight Club. You're supposed to feel rested, but not abused.
But you feel so vigorated, so tired. That's passion.
Reese, we're gonna get her checked out. We gotta get Reese checked out. Everybody call her after the show. That's rough sex. That's rough sex, man. You are crazy, man. And I just want to meet this dude who flipping and throwing you around like that. That's a strong ass.
Yeah, he has to be a WWE wrestler. He has to be the Intercontinental Champion of the world. If he's
Hey, I want to beat that nigga ass for thinking that, got you thinking that's passion, Reese. That's passion.
That's that icona, boy. That's that icona.
It's time for an intervention, girl.
Girl, you're dark.
I pulled out my straight razor. That nigga would have been cut.
And a nigga passion.
There are ways to choke without possibly dying. So he was trying to take you.
I was choking him the right way, Weezy. He flipped and put his forearm up under my. I'm like, that ain't how you do it. That ain't how you do it. Like sir, and that ain't, you know, and thinking he was doing something. I'm like, that ain't how you play. You know, that wasn't me. That was, you know, like I said, he doing that, and I'm reaching for my lamp. I'm about to crack him right. Weezy, you know the lamp, the metal lamp that I keep on my bed. I was like, if you didn't stop, nigga, you was about to be out of there.
Okay,
it would have been on.
I'm disturbed.
What is the note saying? He says Reese is a good.
Reese is good. Y'all call that. Well, I can't say the word.
That nigga and check on you.
Right.
Okay. When you leave Reese's house, you think you got a charge. You riding home in your car. When you get pulled over, you thinking that you got a thought charge on you. You scared to give your ID to the police when you leave Reese's house. You run for it. You just jump out the car and run before I got a warrant.
Oh, God.
I now know why you have those handcuffs on you when you're doing the mics, Reese.
Okay.
Reese, we need to take you to a treatment center. You need to be resensitized because you desensitized because you think somebody putting their damn forearm and flipping your ass for a room and a broken shoulder blade and your toes crushed up and your knee buckling
and snatching your hair out
and your back broke and because you came you think you had a good time. No, baby, you got beat the fuck out of and you just
wait a minute, hold up. I was okay with somebody's shoulder. That wasn't me, you know.
Well, you might need help for that. Girl, you been beating people up doing something.
She either needs counseling or she needs to be at Sugar Ray Leonard's gym.
That's what Papa Pop. Me, Alan, Jess, you know how we do with Papa Pop.
Yeah, I know what it is.
It should be
I
out of
found out a
so
lot
far. That
about
should
my
be
Have a
cousin. Now my
white
cousin is
Joe dress. That's
a
what we
part-time luchador wrestler with masks on in the weekend.
Oh my God, what the hell?
WWE.
Your baby should not be a damn ring.
But it's exciting.
You can have excitement and not be beat up. You can have excitement and not have bruises. You can have excitement and be able to walk the next day.
Okay. Hey, y'all, it's time for a moment of prayer.
And doing all of this while listening to Bobby Womack
Oh my God.
and Luther Vandross. Beating each other, listening to slow music. Like, what are you doing?
I digress.
Luther
Hey, help
Vandross
me
is
out,
being family,
Gwen.
guys.
Where Gwen at? Gwen, you know. Help me out, Gwen.
Get her, Gwen.
I just have to say, Reese, I need you to blink 3 times if you in a human trafficking situation here. Do you need help, girl? Do you need somebody? Do we need to come and get you? Are you okay, girl? Because nobody should be choking you out like that.
Well, she probably was the one who really got him to put the elbow in the neck. She ain't probably tell you.
Exactly.
She probably was the one that needed the lamp hit on her ass.
Exactly. Or look, or is it flipped around, Bernice? Or do she got some little young tenderonis locked up in the bedroom back there that we just can't see or something? And she the female though.
That's a two-hand neck, so you got to get both hands around there. That you don't have a one grab neck. You got a two-hand neck. So that means that you had to really lean into it, and that's not passion. That's really
That's not passion. That's not passion. Okay, so I'm supposed to be answering the original question.
I'd be triggered. Passion or kink?
I'm absolutely going for passion, the chemistry, like all of that. I mean, it's like a high you've never had before.
Yes,
when kink, but it's that connection. When you connect on a level, especially a sexual level. I mean, where it's like the sex just get better each and every time you outdoing yourself, and it's like, and the bed soaking wet. You got to change the sheets afterwards.
That's not pee, is it?
No.
Wet. No pee.
No, that's when you got to whop. Like me. I mean, I'm just saying that's how it's always been. When it's gushy, the bed gonna be wet, baby. Between the sweat, the fluids and whatnot. I mean, but it's all good. The point I'm trying to make is that you can't put any kind of level on kinkiness, because at the end of the day, if there's no real connection or chemistry or passion there with it, you just don't get the same euphoria from it.
I agree.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
If I had to choose, it would definitely be passion.
Exactly.
Yeah. It would definitely be passion for me, because if you give me passion, if you give me romance, then you'll bring out the kinks.
There you
go. That's true. That's true.
Well,
and a little bit of abuse, just a little bit.
No,
ma'am.
No,
ma'am.
And see, my shit will drop like a desert breeze if you start beating on me.
Same.
Okay, all
Now,
right.
hold on, a little spank.
Look, I like the little.
Well, that's a spank. That's a little something. You talking about breaking skin? We don't want to break skin.
No, I didn't say I want to break my skin.
No, you want to break his skin.
Oh, yeah, somebody else's. That's okay.
No, she
right. What are they saying in the comments? Because they is over there the sidebar. Can somebody read?
Misha said she down for whatever, as long as you ain't hurting her.
Thank you, Mimi. Mimi know how I roll. That's my home girl. That's right. Look at my cousin. Look, my cousin out there, and she know how I roll too. She said I'm a comedian. They all of them know about the unnecessary roughness.
Girl, whatever. Whatever. My thing is, if you want to fight, just say you want to fight. We can step in the street.
I don't want to fight like that.
What this?
You never wrestled.
Show fool me.
Okay, for instance, ain't nobody on here but me ever play figure 4 leg lock to get to the coochie. You had to lock your legs and you tried to open your legs to see who the strongest.
I had
That's called sexual assault, bro. That's called sexual assault. As a black man, that's 5 to 10. What you're talking about is 5 to 10 years.
When you playing,
Shoe program, Pelican Bay, though.
No, I mean when she say no means no, but when y'all playing those games, trying to outstrong each other out. Okay, never mind.
So y'all were basically wrestling. And I have done that. I used to wrestle when I was
damn it.
It's just fun being
hold on. It was wrestling that led to sex. It wasn't wrestling during sex. We were wrestling and playing. And it led to sex. I'm not gonna sit here and fight you while we having sex. I'm trying to get it.
Elton John said, laughing like lovers, rolling like thunder under the covers. And I guess that's why they call it the blues. Even people wrote songs about wrestling and
exactly
rolling and tussling.
There are kings for that. There are kings for that. Men will pay women to wrestle them.
Just call me Respution. How you doing?
I'm concerned.
I know, but on.
No, we just need to let Reese loose in one of them houses. Let Reese loose in one of them houses. She can top who she want, spank who she want, wrestle who she want, lock legs who she want.
I feel sorry for that.
Blowing. We just need to let her go to one of them parties.
They will pay me to do that. And they will pay me to whip them.
Watch.
Yes.
Yeah, there's
let's call me Master. I'll be the new white Master. I'll be
this said it all. Players Club. Say it loud. Take all that shit to get the damn
pass. They be saying a black surprise because I will whoop the hell. Yes, if I get to whoop some old white man. This for my grandmama. They told me what you did to
you have unresolved issues. You going to jail. You going to jail.
I ain't going to jail for big thumb.
You need 60 days in. You need 60 days in. That's what you be scared straight.
Smack that ball. Y'all looking at me like, sick. You sick, cuz. That's why I've been alone by last year and a half. Because can't nobody take that.
Because nobody want to get beat on. Nobody want to get nobody to beat on them. That's why you've been single, because you ain't found no victims to get beat on and abused.
I could have gone back to the one that liked for me to play with him and stuff. Because he called me. Let's watch the game together. Catch the Uber over here. Catch this. I'm like, no, nigga, because I'm going to kill you.
No. Reese, you going to have to separate. She going to have to separate.
That's why we need to go to the rage room, because you got some issues you need to get off your chest, honey.
Yeah, I got a license to carry, But my son told me to put in rubber gun. He said, put in rubber bullets, Mom, because you're going to hurt someone.
No, you need to do separation. You need to separate your sex from your kink. When you need that urge, you need that fire put out, go to the damn rooms, go to the places, go to the parties, and get that out of there. When it comes to you getting fulfilled sexually, you separate that because you got a problem.
Yeah.
You got a problem.
Maybe that was it because he never could fulfill me sexually.
Yeah.
But I got more turned on with the whipping.
So that's why you beat him, because he didn't satisfy you. I get it now. I get it now. You beat him because he didn't satisfy you.
No, that's not what I. That's not. No. That's not why I beat him. But I can see how you would think that. Yeah.
You said you had more fun beating him because he didn't satisfy you. So it seemed like you just want to beat people, and
that's what it is. You got it.
Abuse is not okay. World abuse is not okay.
She probably know her wrongs against the wall before she used it. throwing rose around the room.
I don't even have a rose. I would probably break the petals. You're right. I don't even have a rose. See how much you know. Maybe if I had a rose, maybe I'd probably be less aggressive, less of a.
Well, after the show, send me your address. I will order you one to your house.
Got it. I'll send it to you.
Along with head padding, boxing gloves, protective gear, like the joint the dogs wear when they attack you with the dogs. One of those, a rose, and a helmet on me, cuzzo. Send me your address.
God. And we all gonna pitch in for a therapy session.
I don't need no therapy
Yes,
session.
the hell you do.
There you do.
I just don't. You know, I'm being honest and free. Y'all don't
She need an
understand.
exorcism. That's what she need. Not therapy. She need an exorcism.
Yeah, something. My God. You gonna hear
Oh
about
my
you on
goodness,
Snap.
that is so funny.
Nobody want to play with Reese.
Reese, you gotta play nice, damn it. You're not playing nice. You
And
can't
you
treat
probably go to
yourself
Reese
that way.
house. You go to Reese's bathroom and the door closes and say, "You want to play a little game?" And you gotta try to escape out the bathroom like Saul.
Nene, Rico, help me out here. Do y'all think I'm deranged?
We just, well, you know what? I believe that's your passion. That's your method of passion. Who are we to be judgmental or
What
your
the hell ever, cuzzo?
I say like
No.
this. I
Hell
say like
no.
this. You see, you give a new meaning to sexual healing, and on this Freaky Friday, we hope that you have exercised the demon and you know more about your freak. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I definitely know more about my freak. That's why I'm quiet and reserved. And, you know, I'm like,
Somebody
okay.
be in a hospital healing messing with Reese.
Apparently, you really do have to watch the quiet.
Next to
movies. Watch them from a
Hemorrhoid
distance.
surgery ain't all that bad. If you gotta have hemorrhoid surgery, that's on him. He shouldn't have been playing with me. He shouldn't say, "Oh yeah, honey bunny, I like that." Then he wouldn't
You
have
gotta bring your insurance card to Reese house when you come to visit it. Bring your insurance and put it in a keychain around your neck so when the ambulance comes get you.
You know what? You may want to sign a release too.
You still
I'm right here listening. I'm
Tracy is
taking
the one
it in.
that
I'm
said
taking
that I
it
rubbed the skin off his shoulder just by giving him a simple touch. He said I rubbed the skin.
That wasn't no
Tracy
damn
probably
simple
like-
touch.
So Tracy probably
It
like,
wasn't-
yeah,
that wasn't-
she could do it. Yeah, she done did that shit.
Hey, look.
Tracy is a witness
Hey,
for
look.
your abuse.
That wasn't
Exactly. I'm gonna tell you, Reese gives an
He
awesome
said, "Ooh,
massage.
Reese." He
but-
said, "Ooh, Reese right there."
but if
He
you-
said, Reese right there." He asked for me to rub the knot out of his shoulder. And I
And she did, along with skin. She's got sandpaper hands.
And I did.
She did. Off the no bullshit. Off the no bullshit, she did.
Oh my God.
One more time.
Hold on. James said, Althea McFarlane, you're entitled to be happy. You are, but if you go to jail, send me your commissary number and I'll send you some money. But when you get out, remember, behave, love you.
Aww. That's my brother Shabazz.
You got all the love and support.
We here for you, Reese. We here for you.
Slicky. He told DJ Slicky woo woo. He said, "I'm gonna pray for you, Slicky." On the radio.
I will.
You remember that day we
Hilarious.
was battling on the radio?
Y'all are so crazy. Oh my gosh.
This is Freaky Friday. This is the end of the year, so I needed to become transparent with my friends. So if they see me on the news, don't judge me because they can tell the story for me.
We feel, I say I appreciate the fact that you trust us enough to tell us
in my room. I promise
that you're a violent criminal. I appreciate the fact that you trust us enough to tell us.
Criminal meaning that you got to break a law. I ain't broke no law.
You break a law. That's breaking
She
the
just
law.
confessed to 4 assaults on this show. 4 assaults. She just confessed to 4 assaults. So there's 4 victims out there that we need to reach out to and talk to.
I have them sign the DNA, and I got them signing the affidavit. I got the POA and everything. Sign this before you play with me. Sign this right here in triplets.
Oh, you a pro. You a pro. Go ahead, boo.
Well, Jesus, this has been a wow end of 2022 with the Max Show. It's almost time to go, y'all. But
wow.
Wow. Just wow.
It was wow.
With you, Reese. You ain't getting me caught up.
I've learned.
It's too late. It's too late.
So the last question for everybody. What was one lesson you took from 2022? And let's start with Michelle.
One lesson I took from 2022 is you can't take anything for granted, and you have to be grateful for the things that you have. And have grace for yourself too. Yeah. Because we aren't perfect, we're human, and when you show grace for yourself, I think that's the best gift people can give themselves for the new year, because life isn't easy, and we got to just remember to take things one day at a time.
Awesome. Who next? Let me see who next. Let's go, Tracy.
Fuck everybody.
Yeah.
That's it. Do you? Fuck everybody.
Let's go, Nene and Rico.
Okay, so what I have learned for 2022 is to always evaluate my situations and everything that I have learned, gone through, and experienced, right? And so for me, just to understand that whatever we have gone through in our lives, right, that we are able to forgive and make better, do better, learn from our mistakes, so that when 23 comes, we always want to do better and get better, right? And so that's what I'm taking for 22, is to make 23, learn from the 22, to take 23 and say, you know what, we're going to go bigger. You know what I'm saying? We've been there, done that. It's always a learning experience with myself. And so as I get older, preparing for next month, which is our birthday month, coming into the Aquarius season, listen, life is so short, fam, as I always express to you always. Life is short, so make every second count. Make each moment count. Make each person that you are connected with count. Let people know how much you love them now, because later today is not even promised. So with that being said, fam, let's do better. Let's continue to love on one another.
All right.
Yes, indeed. Love wins. Like is very fickle. So you have to definitely have a lot of love for yourself. I say love for your God. That's helped me get through this year. Forgiveness is a big part of any relationship with yourself as well as with others. Pouring into yourself as well as to those who really are the right energy around you. We all in Reality State University. So after this whole year on the campus of Reality State University, God has taught me a lot, and that's to always have your own process and trust the process, and know that just taking it one day at a time is it sounds cliche, but it is really what it is. Stay in your now. Mm-hmm. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a gift to me. Today, yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery, and today is a gift to me. So stay in your now.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Let's go. We got 4 minutes, so we're gonna keep it moving. Let's go with Gwen.
So I'm gonna agree with everything that everybody else has said, and I'm only gonna add on to it. Life is short, but you also have to realize, I believe in love and everything, but you also have to recognize if there are toxic people that are in your circle and in your life, and remove some of this toxicity. Because at the end of the day, stress is killing out here, mental health is killing out here, and you have to be in a right frame of mind and keep your circle tight with positive vibes and love. I just feel like we need to embrace life, be grateful for what we have, be humble, and what God has for us is for us, and accept that.
All right. Who next? Let's keep it moving. Alan.
What I learned from 2022 was I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm loved. I know that God loves me. He got me through a lot of struggles, a lot of things in my life that I overcame. And I'm just happy at this point and place in my life. So in 2022, I just learned how to be blessed, enjoy my blessings, enjoy my family, love on my loved ones, and that I'm great. I can do anything I want to do. Anything I put my mind to, anything I put my heart to, I can do it. So 2023 for me is I call it my God year because I'm giving back to the world what God has given to me. So that's what I learned in 2023.
Awesome.
I like that. I like that.
Okay.
Phoenix.
Phoenix, let's go.
Okay, so I'm gonna second and third everything that everyone else has said, but I'm going to add to drop. I learned to drop expectations. You drop expectations of others and yourself, and learn to love and accept those people where they are and who they are, and that way you'll learn to love and accept yourself. You can't expect people to do things that they are not ready to do. So if you meet them where they are and love them where they are, you'll be a lot happier, and you won't have to worry about what you think they want to do. That's
Amen.
Yes.
I like that. Amen. Yes.
What I learned in 2022, love everyone. Love everyone while you can. Give everybody their flowers while they're here. You hear me? Don't wait till don't wait till they're gone to say, oh, I love you, or you know, I'm sorry, or you know, I wish we could have had this. I wish, you know what I mean? Nah, don't wait that long. Go
I
ahead
love you,
and,
Cuzzo.
you know, hey, I love y'all. I love y'all. I love every last one of y'all, and I like to say that as well. But I'm gonna also say this. I I also learned that God has a plan for everyone, and everybody's dealt a different hand in life. Uh, the Almighty set me down, and it all happened for a reason. To open my eyes it's another side of life for me. You understand what I'm saying? And everything that I'm doing now, it came from that, like the pain, the diabetes, all that, and I fight that every day. You know what I mean? And it also taught me how to be strong. That's another thing. So at this time, I like to say I thank every last one of y'all for giving me the opportunity, to meet y'all, and my family. Of course, I know them, but to everyone else, I thank God for y'all, and I love you all.
All right.
Yeah, we love you too.
Yeah.
Reese.
I learned that I'm not going to try to choke nobody no more. If I want to get with somebody, I'm not going to choke you no more. I'm going to tase your ass. Let me get my taser out. See, I ain't got to put no hands on you. I'm going to tase y'all niggas. That's what I'm doing. What I'm learning at 2022, leave all the negative behind me with the past. And I'm going to say this. Y'all new people in my life, and the people that's in my life, that's my friends, that's my blood by love and not by blood, but my family. I want to thank you because sometimes God put people in place to stand the gap. You may not have your biologicals there, but He be bringing other people there to love you and hold you just as tight as the biologicals would. Y'all feel what I'm saying? And I thank y'all for all of my friends. That's not my friends by force, but friends because you choose to be my friend. Thank you for choosing me.
Awesome. Well, as for me, what I learned about 2022 is true love never dies. Um, After losing my son, I was like, he's gone. But I learned that his love continues to carry me through this struggle. I learned that it's not what they call you, it's what you answer to.
Hey
I learned
now.
that no matter how old you are, you still have purpose. And it's never too late until the breath is gone out of your body. I also learned that God sends people in your life, some for a season, some for a specific reason. And I thank God for the new circle that I have that help push me towards my purpose. So I'm definitely grateful for everybody. And I met you all through my cousin Nene, who pulled my coattail and said, "It's time, cuz." You know,
Mm-hmm.
I sent her to do that because she just popped up at my house one day. And I definitely learned to value myself because oftentimes we don't. But I thank you guys, and this has been an amazing thing.
We ain't finished. Molly, get your butt on here.
Oh yeah,
Never have no year without hearing from my boy Molly Moore. We not doing that because we gonna
Let's
close
go,
out with
Molly.
you, Molly, and he gonna
What?
take us
That's
to the news.
pagan, man. I don't celebrate that pagan. Say,
Look, but do you? I know you don't.
it's pagan. I'm just saying, y'all be speaking on pagan. You gotta understand a lot of these things pagan, but nah, every day.
On our show for the year.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all. You know, I really like this year. 2022 was a blast, but every year blasted me, even through the downs and the ups and the downs. But I think 2023 gonna bring even more joy for all of us because this is early for most of us. Bernice, just meeting you, Reese, shoot, everybody on here. I think I met this year except Reese and Nene and Rico. So other than that, man, I just want to continue to do what we doing, but doing it at a bigger level. I appreciate all of y'all making y'all time coming on here because I know Blue Phoenix do about 20 other shows. I know Michelle working, Jesse doing this thing. Gwen Factor, she always busy doing her thing. Alan, it's good to finally see you on the panel. I be dying laughing at you in the comments. But me and Rico, I see them on the regular. I'm trying to get my toast up, and she just got me. Just little things like that. It helps out. We look out for each other over here in the plug. So I'm happy I got y'all, and I love all y'all. And tune in at 1. I gotta go live in 30 more minutes.
All right, Molly. When I see you, I'm gonna hug you again.
You got to get lost in the tatas.
Now I know that's her foreplay whole time. That's her rough sex. I'm thinking
not with family, it ain't. Not with no dang on family.
But okay, y'all, this has been an amazing show, and we were glad to be able to close out the calendar year with you guys. It's been amazing. I met some amazing people, and I love you guys. But this has been RMB on the Morning Max Show, and we out. See you in 2023.
Love you guys.
Love you.